Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Mr. Paca's Share Grow Backyard Gardening. Check this out, man. This is Garden Junk. Pretty neat little book that I found. And it carried a sticker of $1. Yeah. Now, when I was in Hawaii, I went through all the thrift shops over there. And I found like 2 or 3 great garden books, and this is just one of them. And basically all it has is just garden junk, everything in the garden. So here it is, called Garden Junk, and it comes from old tools, old chairs, kind of antique-ish. But this is a really neat little book. It has garden junk confession, garden hut, tools gold, potluck, pot holders, garden camp. It's got everything in here. It's pretty fun. So this is where I'm gonna have some fun, folks, just going through my garden book junk and just taking a look at it. Oh man, look at this. Gives you all kinds of ideas. Setting up camp, little outside door thingies. This is a pretty cool book, man. All kinds of trellises you can make out of just nothing stuff. This is Mr. Paca for sure, man. DIY it, man. Use what you have. But this is beautiful, man. Look at this. We got a little statue in there by the sunflowers. Yeah. You got a basket of seeds. This is wonderful, don't you guys think? Anyway, I just wanted to turn you guys on to what Mr. Paca found at the thrift store. This is where I normally pick up all my gardening books. I don't pay full retail. Go to your thrift shops, folks. You got so many books out there for gardening. So anyway, look at that sunflower. Oh, and I don't have a sunflower. Now this is a great idea. Look at this. You're getting one of these sunflowers, taking it off and hanging it for the birds. Wow, what a beautiful thing. Okay, let's take a short time out and let me show you guys what are we going to do today with Mr. Paca. Okay, now what I did with this is I elevated the water quite a bit over here, and I got the water pumping a lot more. So what I'm gonna have to do is just gonna have to let me see. No, I don't like it that high. That's a little bit too high. Okay, so I am going to shut this down, take a time out. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. And now what I have is, if you can see this tray that has holes in it, and lift it up. See that little drain hole right there? That's coming right through this hole on the top. So let me show you what I'm doing right there. Okay, so now I'm just putting it right over. Now it is draining all my water that's circulating in this system. So I had this tray on the right hand side over here. I switched it off because this is a little deeper in this area, and I'm going to do some cuttings on some tomatoes right now, and I'm going to place it right in these holes. I have been using this system. It's tried and true. I have been getting roots in this system on cuttings with tomatoes within 14 days for sure. 7 days out, it actually starts showing some root. Now this tray over here, the white one, is for some rock wool. They have these little square rock wools that fit directly into here, which I need to pick up because I do want to sow more seeds. Yeah, so that's it. So we're gonna take a walk outside in the front where I have this outrageous tomato growing. And again, I don't know the strain, but it's such outrageous, the way it grows. Anything that I see that grows really nicely, I want a duplicate. So I'm going to take about 4 cuttings, and I'll place it 1, 2, 3, 4 in these 4 cells. And then as time goes on, I'm going to fill the rest of these cells up with some other different strains of tomato. And then this will be open for anything else that I want to sow right now. And I think I'm going to kind of formulate a plan of which ones I want to sow. Alright, so anyway, let's go ahead and take a time out and let's go do some cuttings. Okay, so this is the tomato I want to take some cuttings from. And it's just Look at these tomatoes, man. This one here. We got this one right here. You got this one right here. I got a little bit of blight showing over here, but there's little clusters over here. You see them? Look at that. God, that is beautiful. So, this is why I want to take some suckers from this one. But look at the clusters over here. Nice clusters. Beautiful flowers. This is going to be a big one. It's going to be a big one, I can tell. So, let me try and see if I can find some viable suckers in here. All I need is 4. Let me see, where can I take them from today? Let's take a quick time out. I'll be right back. Let me take a look-see. Okay, looks like I'm going to take this one right here. This one looks like it's a pretty good one. So we'll go ahead and take this one. And we'll just put it in my little glass of water over here. So all I need is 4. And it has not been easy trying to find a sucker over here, to be honest with you. Well, I found closer to the top. And really, there's not a whole bunch of suckers. I thought there was a bunch, but there are, but they're very young. Okay, I think I see another one right here. This one right here. I'm going to take this one as well. There we go. I'm going to take this one right down here. Alright, so that's going to be number 2. That look pretty good. Okay, where's number 3? Looking for number 3. Number 3, where are you? Okay, that's, nope. Oh, that's a flower one. I don't want to take a flower one. Basically, what I'm trying to do is get some of the inner nodes where they have the suckers. And if you can see, there's a lot of branches, but not a whole bunch of suckers in between. See how the suckers are very small right now. Now this is amazing. This is a sucker right here. Gosh, that thing just grew all the way up here. This is a sucker right here. Wow. That's pretty cool. Well, it looks like I only have 2 for now, which is a bummer. I really do want 4. Man, where else are you? Come on, I gotta get it. I don't want to get anything that's flowering. So I may end up with just this 2 for now. Because again, like I said, all the suckers are just way too small for me to take from here. And as I'm going through, I really don't see, you know, another viable one is the one in here. Let me show you that. But it doesn't look too good, you know. That's the one on the inside here, right here, but it's very small. I don't want to take that one. Now here's another prospect, but it's, let me see, is it flowering already? Yeah, it's going to attempt to flower. Oh, let me see. You know what? That is a sucker. That'd be an awful big sucker if I took it that way. I don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it right here. And we'll take that one off that way. Okay, so I got my number 3. Oh, one more, baby. One more. Come on. I know I can find you if I just take my time and look. What do we have here? Okay, that's another sucker right there. It's kind of a small one. But you know what? It might be viable enough. So we'll take the number 4 right here. Okay. Let me see what that looks like. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to take this off over here. And now I just noticed it's a flower in there. I really didn't want to take that one. So anyway, that is number 4. So let's take a time out and let's go to the circulating system. Okay, now we are back, and I'm just going to put these cuttings right into my circulating system. Alright, now I do have these little holes in there, and I'm just going to place it right into the hole and let it sit right in the hole. This one's really fuzzy, man. This is a flowered one. Didn't want to do that. Let's check that out, make sure it's in the hole. Alright, so now it's in the hole. This is the one I noticed the flower. Bummer. I didn't notice it until later. Okay, now let me see. Put that in there. Are we in the hole there? Yes, we are. We're in the hole there. We're in the hole there. Okay, and the last one. Okay, so I got all those in the holes. And we're just gonna wait for 14 days, and I should get some rooting, and I'll keep you guys up to date. Alright, so anyway, let me just try to lean it this way. Okay, that is it. Mr. Paco's circulating system. We should have some roots over here at the bottom of the tomato cuttings. Within 7 days, I should be showing something. Within 14 days for sure. So anyway, you guys have a great day. I got a lot cracking on the outside garden, but I just wanted to update you guys with the new cuttings that I took from another pretty beastie tomato plant. Again, I don't know the strain. Alright, you guys have a wonderful day. Much more to come. Mr. Paco signing off. Peace. See ya.